to be here. In Economist magazine last year did a survey of where the best place to be born if you are a baby in the entire world. Australia, our beautiful country, is now the #2 country in the entire world for a baby to be born, only behind the Swiss. And they cheat with their free vitamins and shit. And that #2 in the entire world. If you're a baby born in Australia in 2014, you should not even cry when you come out, right? You should come out of your mum like, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Second best country in the entire world for a baby to be born. Wouldn't know it if you'd read a newspaper or turned on your radio, would you? No, every time it's like, oh no, mate, this whole place is rooted. This is the worst place that there has ever been, mate. This whole joint is rubbish, mate. Someone is coming here on a boat, mate, and they are going to take my job. They are coming here on a boat and they are going to take my job. No, they are not, unless you are particularly shit at your job. I mean, how bad are you at your job that someone can float through the ocean, fleeing persecution, on a life raft, get to this country, get locked in mandatory detention, be processed as a refugee for 2 years, which is essentially prison, and even after that dehumanising process, they can stumble out of there and get your job? Guess what, Tiger? You are fucking shit at your job. Take 2 of the years while they're in prison and do a TAFE course. Improve your skills, or find one single job that you can beat someone at who floated through the ocean. And if in 2 years you can't find one single job you're better at than someone who floated through the ocean, fleeing persecution, went to prison, you know what? When the boat arrives, come down the beach, get on and fuck off. You are the reason we are #2 behind the Swiss. Fuck off. That's the new policy. 1 in, 1 out. I mean, we'll lure them down to the beach with something shiny, right? Come on, guys, One Direction are doing a concert on Christmas Island. Is this a return trip? No, One Direction. I've got to say the glass is half full. I want to tell you about my inspiration from last year. She was a nana during the Victorian bushfires. This little country nana, you know the type, right? About 70 years old, just wiry, just skin and bones, just like, ah! Nothing's killed me yet, nothing will. The sort of nana that would see the Grim Reaper and go, you're all bones, have a biscuit, piss off. CWA, knitters with attitude, right? This journalist came up to her in the bushfires. It was my favourite moment of a tragic incident, right? Because he's gone house to house and it's all been so sad and so terrible. Then he gets to this resilient nana and he says, were you scared that your house would burn down? And this nana barrels the camera and becomes my all-time hero. She goes, I was never scared. I was kind of hoping my house would burn down. You know, I have insurance. I wanted a new house. Oh my God, Australian of the Year, right? That is a nana that when life gives her lemons, she goes, chuck him in the gin, we're burning the house down. The glasses are full of kerosene and you've been great. See you next time, guys. Cheers, have a good night.